Hello, welcome to the very first episode of podcast show on HomeGround. This is Damin, this is Tiru, we have Heikel, and today we're going to talk about the EPL preview, right Heikel?
EPL preview
What
and
do
the
we have?
transfers. EPL preview and the transfers. Before we begin, we're HomeGround. You've been following us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we thank you so much. So here's a few names that we like to mention because you guys have been supporting us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. First of all, we would like you to be part of our podcast. So if you've got anything you want to say, any topics you want us to discuss, anything about football, you can just contact us. So first of all, we'd like to thank Raul Jimenez, Gus Dos Santos, Sharon, Dulan, Logesh, Rashid, Ganesh, Leos _06, Toka Mahmud, and Bofin Kap. Sorry if I got this wrong. Bofin Kap Teng. And of course, there's a lot more people that actually, regular likers of our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter page, and we thank you so much. This is where we want to be talking about football. So you wanna take
So
it?
just a little background, we've just started, it's just 4 friends, actually I should say 5 friends who just wanted to do something about football and talk about football. And so today is 3 of us here.
Yep.
And this is the very first episode of the podcast, so we will be doing this, we'll try to do this regularly every month or whenever we can. Yeah.
Whenever we can, we're busy.
Hopefully we can do a
man.
monthly podcast,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the topics. Let's just talk about the big EPL preview coming up. The weekend is gonna bring us club football again. Finally, after so long, everyone's been waiting so long. Heiko, what are you looking forward to the new Premier League season?
You're talking about this weekend, just this weekend, or the whole
No,
Premier League
I would say
season?
for the whole Premier League season.
I want to see how the big six, that's number one. I want to see how the big six play out because Arsenal be buying players left, right, center. Liverpool buying a lot of players left,
Yeah.
right, center. I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way. Want to see how Chelsea turns out with a new manager. Manchester United, want to see whether Mourinho actually is going to get sacked or leave or he stays. Guardiola, can he do it again? As well as what's the other? Oh, that shit team, Tottenham. We'll see about the top 6. And also to me, what's interesting, guys, is Burnley. Last season they've been like, there. Everyone's impressed by Burnley last season. Can they do it this season? Can they win the Europa League? I want to see that this season.
I hope they can at least do a Fulham.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's go, Tiru. What about you?
I would say pretty much the same. But I'll add another club to that. Wolves. They've been signing left, right, centre.
Portuguese
and
players.
Portuguese
Portuguese
players as
players.
well. So let's see how they will perform. And I'm interested to see how Ruben Neves plays in the Premier League. And of course, I'm also expecting Mourinho to be sacked.
You really hate Mourinho.
He's a United fan, by the way.
Yeah. No, I do not hate Mourinho in the sense that I just feel that he's not performing as he did with the other clubs at United. Maybe it's due to Ed Woodward or some other reasons, but I just think that United need another kind of manager.
True. 2 teams that have had horrendous pre-seasons, Everton and Man U. Right, Everton, besides their 22-0 demolition of I don't know what team, I can't even remember, but besides that they were horrendous. Okay, they just lost to Valencia 3-2. Of course, Valencia we know is a Champions League team, but that doesn't give give them a chance. You should be able to at least put your best players out there and perform. So likewise for Manchester United, they were horrendous against Bayern. Liverpool 4-1 demolition. Bayern, they lost 1-0 with their stats proving like some underdog team who I've never heard of. But so I don't know how they're gonna start the Premier League. Leicester is playing against Man U in the first game. And
first one.
Man U has had like I said before, preseason hasn't been good. Leicester is missing Mahrez. They're gonna miss Vardy as well. Vardy's most probably not gonna start. So I don't know what the score is gonna be. It's totally unpredictable right now.
And they also might lose Harry Maguire to the team they're facing.
Yes, true.
That's
So
also
Harry
another
Maguire's
issue.
first game could be against his old club.
Maguire for United? Yes or no?
Yes.
Alright, so if Maguire goes in, who's gonna be kicked out? Who's gonna be? Don't say about who's gonna be kicked out
Because
we don't really know who's
it's been quite a while since we had some commanding centre backs and ball playing centre backs. And I was impressed by Maguire during the World Cup
Mhm.
on how the way he brought the ball out
Yep.
from the defense to midfield and spreading the passes. And Phil Jones and Chris Smalling have been quite suspectable over the past years. So I think they'll be direct replacement for both of them.
But do you think he'll end up like a Rio Ferdinand legend or Smalling?
Well, it depends on
Jones?
who's the next manager.
Yeah, you can't really say with Jose Mourinho, man.
Yeah.
He ruins talents. I mean, there was right now they want Milinkovic-Savic to
Mhm.
replace Pogba if Pogba goes. If Milinkovic-Savic comes in and he doesn't get to play the role that he's playing right now at
For
Lazio,
Lazio.
and then it's just going to be another spoiled talent that Jose Mourinho is going to get in.
Yeah.
Right. So speaking about all the transfers, Thiru, what is the
Bring back Moyes.
you want Moyes? Yeah,
At least
The-
they had some creativity.
the chosen one.
At least they had some creativity compared to Louis and Hal and
But they had their lowest finish with
true.
David
But
Moyes.
them, is that a joke or seriousness? You actually preferred Moyes
No, I was actually hoping for Moyes
stay?
to stay because he just came in and it's his first top job, to be honest.
Yeah.
His first top job. So he's adjusting to that, and he has a team that's on a decline, and he has to bring in his own stuff. I think he didn't get the time,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. Maybe 1.5 seasons would have been better than just getting sacked a couple of weeks before the season ends.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Van Gaal was given that time frame, and Mourinho is there for third season. So I think that maybe Moyes deserved a better chance, a longer chance. Perhaps.
Actually, I don't think so.
Mm.
He got Sunderland relegated, if I'm not wrong, right? So it's like
Hey,
just
Sunderland is Sunderland.
Sunderland. Yeah, you can.
If
say
you got Jack
Sunderland.
Rodwell in the books, something is wrong.
All right.
I agree.
So speaking about transfers,
Mm-hmm.
who has been the best buy of the season so far? I mean, who do you think that will be the best performing player in his new club?
Prediction wise, it's
So
really tough to say.
You're talking about just the Premier League or?
Just the Premier League. I mean, if you were to talk about everywhere else, you'd definitely be Juventus' accused.
Mhm.
Acquisition
you
of
know,
Ronaldo.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But okay, we'll stick with the Premier League because it's starting this
Yes.
week.
Yeah.
Let me think. I think, of course, every prediction might not turn out to be
Yeah.
true, but I have a feeling Fabinho for Liverpool actually. That guy actually would make an impact
Yeah,
for
they
Liverpool.
they finally have a proper defensive mid.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he's
um,
proven.
He is, yes, he has proven in the League One and in other leagues. But the thing is that we actually had someone like Hendo playing that role. So now if Fabinho comes in, it's going to free up space for Hendo. Hendo will be pushed up further forward,
Mhm.
which will actually up his game. That's
Mhm.
what I believe. Because Hendo has been spraying passes left and right and at the same time playing the defensive role. So now with Fabinho there, he only has to concentrate on attacking and the midfield play of the portion, so which will actually truly up his game. That's what I believe.
That's why I say I pick Fabinho. It's the impact he makes to the whole
Yeah.
squad.
And with Naby Keita running down.
Yours?
What about you, Dhiro?
I'm really confused because all my rival teams are the ones with the players.
We still have time. We still have time.
Still
about
have time.
2-3 days. 2-3 days.
Alright, there's 3 names, right? I think Alderweireld, Boateng, Maguire.
Mhm.
Rank your top 3 for United. Like, who's the one they should focus on getting? in first?
Maguire.
First.
Because he's young. He's got time on his side. He's a good player. He's used to the Premier League.
Mhm.
So I think that'll be a fantastic
No,
acquisition.
I mean,
Alderweireld?
That's
We've-
number one.
What about Alderweireld?
Otherwise, because he's 29. 29 years old, and he's someone in the mold of Otamendi. to
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Not Chelsea, Man
No,
City,
Man
I
City.
mean. So I would prefer someone like Harry Maguire who plays the ball out
Mhm.
and who's able to bring out the ball compared to Alderweireld. Because I think Alderweireld performs best in a back three instead of a back
Which
four.
is what Tottenham's playing.
Which is what Tottenham's playing,
Yeah.
and that's what Belgium had used in the World Cup as
Yes.
well. So I think that he's more suited to a 3-5-2.
Okay.
So Harry Maguire will be my choice because he can fit into a 4-4-2 system quite easily.
And Boateng?
Boateng, I think he's finished. He did not really do well with Man City.
Yeah.
Okay,
But that was
That was when he's young.
yeah, that was the same.
That was the same thing you can say about that.
PK with Menu.
Oh,
That was the same thing.
But the issue is that PK did not really play a lot of games for United, unlike Boateng.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel that Boateng, I would actually prefer them to get Alaba instead of Boateng, because the guy has more positional sensing.
Yeah, but Alaba is a right back and
Left back.
sorry, left back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So being a left back, I mean, if he comes in, you kick out Ashley Young.
Oh, actually, he's 33.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense.
He is actually old.
And United need wingers, because there's no natural wingers in this squad. Unlike Man City or maybe even Arsenal.
Yeah.
So that's the case. You don't have wingers, and United have been famous for their wing play.
Yeah.
Giggs,
Giggs,
Beckham.
Giggs,
Ronaldo.
Beckham, and before that is Lee Sharp and Kanchelskis.
They've got Sanchez now.
He's not a winger.
To be honest, like I say,
Yeah,
he's
because
not a winger. He's
not a winger,
best
because
suited as a centre
The
forward.
players who are playing on the wing is Sanchez, Rashford, Martial. They're centre forwards. So it's not their best position. But it's the same for Lingard. He comes through the centre as his best position. So you need wingers there. So that's my point. So they should get someone to do that. And Alaba, I think, is a fantastic player who can play as a left wing back, as a left wing.
Yes.
Yeah. So at
And
least
even,
you have someone on the left.
He'll probably be the best competitor for FPL to Marcus Alonso.
Yeah, that'll be the case.
Speaking of which, it's FPL. You guys can join us. We put out a code on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and just copy, paste, join us. If you guys like get a high score for that week, we want you on this show, and we'll talk about FPL, talk about your love for football, our love for football. Let's talk together.
Yeah, we would actually love that very much. So hoping that more people will join the FPL,
Yeah.
our FPL HomeGround. Yeah, so sticking to FPL, who do you think is going to be the one to earn the most points? We've got Mo Salah with 13 million. We've got Mane with 9.5, Aguero 11, Harry Kane, who we all know will not perform in August.
You've been busy.
I just
past
did
few
my
days.
I just did my team. So yeah, it's kind of screwed up, but I don't know. I'm hoping that I'll do well. I've got Zaha, the likes of Andy King, Firmino.
These cheap players.
Yeah. Because of banking on Salah.
Your question is who's gonna be scoring the most? I think Kevin De Bruyne. I think he's gonna be consistent again this season. He's young and he's coming to the peak age. So I'm gonna go with Kevin De Bruyne. They got can
choice,
assist,
good
can
choice.
score.
However, Guardiola recently said after Man City's Community Shield game, Guardiola saying that right now, looking at the fitness and looking at the players, it's Bernardo Silva and 10 more. So he's saying that Bernardo Silva will be the number one name on the list because of those who have performed in the World Cup due to their fatigue, like De Bruyne and the rest. So I don't know, man. Silva might just be the leading runner. Bernardo Silva, not Davis.
Fitness is temporary, class is forever.
Alright, you got me there. Kiro, what about you?
Just look at Bergkamp, 50 years old.
Yeah, I saw that. That was wonderful.
you can't argue with that.
Kiro, come on. Best
FPL.
player,
FPL.
FPL.
I think the best player for this weekend.
No.
The
whole of the
whole of the season.
Yeah.
It's really tough, man. But I'm going to go with Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne again.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's more of a safe pick because you really don't know how the rotation is going to work for Liverpool with them buying Shaqiri and more youths coming down through the ranks.
Yep.
So Salah might get rest here and there, Mane also. Yeah, so you might not know. Sturridge has been performing. A lot of players have been performing.
No, my case for voting for De Bruyne is because Man City already have a team that's set. And they're adding players to the position.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas Liverpool, they have got new players who will become first teamers. So it's going to take them some time to gel together.
Yeah.
Correct.
So in that sense that Man City is a set team, they know what they're going to do. They know what's expected of them.
The only big name signing was Mahrez. And Mahrez is an upgrade compared to Sterling. Because Sterling, you give him 10 chances, he's going to only score 1 out of 10 in a game.
You forgot that he's going to trip over the ball.
Yeah, he probably trip over the ball as well. So yeah, so compared to Sterling, Mahrez is a really big upgrade. You got Mahrez on one wing, you got Sané on one wing. They look like they're going to win the Premier League again, man.
But one position I thought they would actually go for is actually defensive mid. I don't think Fernandinho is equipped for this season. Last season, you guys played him off the park. Liverpool play him
Yeah.
completely off the park, and he can't, command the midfield as a midfield general.
Yeah.
I thought they get one, but Jorginho went to Chelsea, Fred went
Fred
to
went to Man U.
United.
Yeah.
So I think if they don't replace him, and if you guys know how to play against Man City again, I think it's a problem. And if every other club does what they do against Man City with what Liverpool does against Man City, it's over.
They could do what Belgium did in the World Cup, where De Bruyne was playing more of a defensive role compared to how high he played for Man City. So if De Bruyne were to be pulled back with Bernardo Silva leading the ranks in front of him, this might see some backup cover for Fernandinho.
But we're talking about Guardiola. He doesn't change.
Yes.
He's
He
best.
won't do a Pogba.
Very true. Okay, so let's just finish off with the Premier League season.
because with Man City, Guardiola is known to transform players' positions.
Yeah.
The likes of Philip Lahm,
Mhm.
the likes of Mascherano,
Mhm.
from a defensive mid to a
Eh,
centre back,
Yeah.
from a right back, left back
Yep.
to defensive midfielder. So I'm just going to say that he might surprise us by converting someone to become a defensive mid. This is my
I hope it's
my view of things.
Edison.
Edison's good, man. He's got a competitor right now with
Maybe
Edison.
Sterling.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And he's gonna trip.
He's gonna score an own goal. All right. Okay. So.
One last thing about FPL. Sorry. I mean, this is a podcast.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
One last thing about
Go,
FPL.
go.
Player to look for this weekend. You guys.
Aguero.
This weekend, Aguero
Yep.
against Arsenal.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue. I asked a question.
I would lean on Aguero, but I'm thinking about Arsenal. I'm actually gonna go for Firmino. However, Crystal Palace players have been impressive in pre-season. The likes of Zaha, Benteke, Milivojevic. Yeah. So I don't know, man. But I'm going with Salah. Sorry, I'm going with Firmino. How about you?
I'll probably say Salah. He had a holiday in Russia. If you guys could agree with me. So
Money as well.
But money performed.
You're
Salah
talking
was
about-
missing.
You're talking about Sadio Keita or Nabi Mane?
No, I'm gonna go with Salah. I think Salah would he's been quiet. In pre-season he's been quiet. I think if you put him, provided he plays, I think he'll do it this season. I mean this weekend.
I think the top three are given for Liverpool. Salah, Mane, Firmino. They have to start this weekend. I don't see anyone else starting like Shaqiri. I don't think he will start. Sturridge definitely not. Ings looks like he's going to move. Definitely on loan at least.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think the top three is a given.
Mm.
Maybe halfway through the season we might see some rotation here and there. The only thing I'm worried about for Liverpool is that Solanke. Because Solanke is a really, really wonderful talent they have on their hands. But if he's not given the game time, he might not improve as much as he should.
And
So
also,
he should go out on loan as well.
also because of the way Liverpool are playing right now. We got the top three. They are fast, they're speedy, they're
Yeah.
meant to pull away markers.
Yep.
So if you're not going to work this position it's not going to work with a target man.
Yes.
It,
correct.
it's meant for
Solanke is
Firmino.
more of a
Yeah.
target man or deep line forward. Someone who
if
holds
you
the
have
ball.
Solanke, you have to modify.
Yep.
Yes.
You have to modify
Yep.
the way the game is going.
Alright, Heiko, your pick.
Salah.
Alright, go ahead. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
No explanation needed.
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, let's go on to predict top fours.
Top fours. With the season, the ball hasn't even kicked. You ask me to predict.
Yeah, I mean let's just look at on paper. Let's just look at on paper who's strong.
Okay, I'm gonna give top four. I think it'd be City first, Liverpool second, Arsenal third, Tottenham fourth. Because I think Chelsea is not buying players, and that could be detrimental to them. They need to
Tottenham
play.
didn't sign anyone.
Yeah, but you look at United squad and Tottenham squad, Chelsea squad and Tottenham squad. Tottenham squad's the same.
Yeah, but they're gonna have a very, very tough start to the season because if you look at their pre-season, they got demolished 4-1, 3-1 yesterday, or
I
day
don't know.
before.
I don't care about them. But I think
To be honest, pre-season results do not matter much. To be
I
honest.
agree.
it doesn't matter much.
Yeah.
But it just sort of give
because
the feeling.
for Tottenham is not going to have Danny Rose. They're not going to have Kevin Trippier. They're going to have to start Ben Davies. They're probably not going to have Alderweireld as well because they want to sort out his transfer with Man U. They are going to have probably Ben Davies, Davinson Sanchez, maybe Kyle Walker-Peters starting as well. I won't be surprised if that happens. Even in midfield, they're only going to feel Eriksen and Son. They're definitely going to miss Ali. They're going to miss Harry Kane. Lamella's going to play. Lucas Moura's going to play. Maybe we will see the star of the team, Musa Sissoko. Dembele's not going to play. Eric Dyer's not going to play. So a lot of their first team players are going to miss. So if any team is going to capitalize, it's going to be Tottenham's opponents. They're going to beat. I don't see Tottenham doing. I don't see Tottenham doing well in the first.
What's your prediction to top 4?
Because of this, I think that Tottenham is going to fall out of top 4 this season. So it's going to be City winning the title. I think Jose Mourinho will pull out something of the magic hat, and Man U's going to come in second with Liverpool third, and I'm going to give Arsenal 4th.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Yes. However, I do miss the top 4, the old top 4,
The
the
classic
classic,
top
yeah,
four.
the classic top 4
Classic
with
top
Chelsea, Man U, Liverpool, and Arsenal. I do miss this.
That's
this
the top
classic
4.
top 4. That's the real top 4. Tell what about you?
I'm going to go with Man City, Man United, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
In that order,
In the-
Liverpool.
Yeah, in that order.
Thanks. It's been a while too.
Okay.
No, I
That's
just feel
good.
that Tottenham is going to lose out because of the, like you mentioned, the players.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue with the starters and etc. And Chelsea, because I think Sarri is a time bomb.
Really?
I don't think so. I mean, Jorginho's been a good buy. He's been giving game time to, I mean, like you said, preseason doesn't matter, but he's been giving game time to Ross Barkley. Drinkwater's been missing. I don't know where is he, but I don't know. It's totally unpredictable for Chelsea. They were totally outplayed against a Man City side that were missing a lot of their stars. So I expected Chelsea to put up a challenge, but actually they didn't do anything at all. The formation is playing 4-3-3. Alonso has been retreated back all the way into his own half. He doesn't do much in terms of scoring or assisting. Azpilicueta is now being played on the right.
Yeah.
So they might need some time to adapt.
I think that's makeshift. I mean, you don't play Azpilicueta on the right after you know how he plays in the middle.
Yeah.
They've got Emerson.
Yeah, but
Well, it's really tough, but
Yeah.
I just think that Chelsea is going to go into a big transition.
Well, this just shows that we can't wait for the Premier League to start.
They're probably going to sack him halfway and hire John Terry.
Okay,
and then bring in Lampard.
if Lampard brings Derby up, he did well in the first game.
Yep.
If he's going to bring Derby up, I don't know, man. My money's on Derby to win the Champions League, though.
Champions League.
Sorry, Championship.
Championship.
All right. So let's just talk about transfers. Let's just finish off the show with transfers. If there was one player that a club needs, let's go for the top 6. Which position? Let's go with Arsenal first.
Arsenal seems to be set. I think they just need a central attacking midfielder to replace Ozil.
Yeah, true.
Aiga?
Arsenal fan would probably say a winger.
A winger.
We
You replace
miss.
Sanchez?
Nah, I mean we don't have Sanchez anymore. Chamberlain's gone, Walcott's gone, so there's no pace. You have Welbeck, but Welbeck trips more than Sterling, so we need a winger.
Unai Emery did tease Arsenal fans with by saying that he wants to play a formation of 4-4-2 with Lacazette and Aubameyang, who both have scored 6 goals in preseason.
Yep.
So that is amazing. However, most probably not against Man City. They will definitely play a more defensive.
Yep.
They'll probably put 5 midfielders in and then just crowd the midfield so that Man City doesn't have any way to play in the midfield.
But I'm scared about that match because of Unai Emery's record against Guardiola. Haven't won a single match.
Yes.
Haven't won a single match.
Yep. He's never won in Sevilla. So I don't know, man. I mean I would love Arsenal to actually pick Man City to
Please
maybe a
win it.
1-goal win, or at least a draw.
I hope so, but
Let's just see.
we'll see.
Alright, so
So,
that's
to
done
me it's
with
winners.
Arsenal. Tottenham not signing anyone. Who does Tottenham need? Does Tottenham need anyone? I know you would definitely say no. And Tiro, who does Tottenham need?
Everyone.
Uh,
the problem with Tottenham is that because they're not going to break their wage structure.
And the stadium.
Which is a very good thing for a club to do.
Yep.
But the problem is that you don't have players who are motivated to go with the project. You got players who want to leave because of the wage structure
Yes.
and etc. So
Because they're handicapped at the stadium as well.
yes, something that happened to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Some
Now
of the
now you know.
Emirates.
Now you know.
Every dog has his day, man. Every dog has
Yeah.
his day. Liverpool had it for a very long time.
Yeah, but they did not have a new stadium.
Yep, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
That's
So
the thing.
what's your
No,
No,
problem?
I'm not talking about the stadium. I'm just talking about how the budget was controlled. No one came in
Ah.
with Brendan Rodgers.
Structure as well.
Yeah, the whole structure as well. But FSG did a good part. FSG has played out well. So Tottenham needs everyone.
Yep.
Okay. Let's talk about Manchester United. I know you're gonna say everyone as well.
No. United need wingers.
But you need more than wingers.
I would say wingers.
Haika?
But it's going to be more than wingers, to be honest.
Yeah.
You need someone to free up Pogba, like you mentioned about Hendo, right?
Yeah.
So you need somebody to free up Pogba. Then you need.
But they've got Fred for that.
Yep. But we're going to need to see what he plays like.
Yeah.
Whether
If
he's
he plays
what-
centre back, there's no point.
If he's a defensive mid on
No,
paper, but imagine
wait.
he plays as a forward, man.
having Fred as a Brazilian.
Like Fellaini.
No, having Fred, it's like
I still don't understand what is Fellaini. Why is Fellaini?
he's a utility man. He's like I am Groot. So you see, like Fred, you never know what is he gonna be. It's like when Arsenal and United went out to buy the Brazilian midfield
Yep.
during the World Cup, Cleberson and Gilberto Silva.
Yes.
So Arsenal got the better end of it.
Yeah.
So which one of this is Fred?
Manchester United bought.
Is it a Cleberson or Silva?
Anderson.
Yes, that's the
Gilberto?
case.
Manchester United had Anderson, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have gotten Cleberson or Gilberto Silva, but they got
don't know where
Anderson.
is Anderson now.
Okay.
So-
Let's see. So Man U needs
Wingers,
wingers.
proper wingers.
Hacker.
Keeper. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Let's see if Didier goes, man.
Alright. Who's the most who's the oldest player that you've got on your books now?
Matic,
I think it's Matic and
The next one?
Fellaini.
Not Young?
Fellaini.
Not Ashley Young?
Oh, actually,
Maybe
Young is
Ashley Young.
old. He's 30,
Then it's
33.
the left back. I think he needs replacing
No, actually, Young
before.
is the oldest player.
Yeah, I think that needs replacing before he gets, to a point where you kind of see he gets exposed. Yeah, for United.
Okay, so we've got Man U, we've got United, we've got Tottenham, we've got Arsenal tied down. Let's go on to Liverpool. I don't think they need anyone right today.
Maybe a centre back for backup.
Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez. Please don't forget Joe Gomez. Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Clavan, Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez, Clavan, Lovren,
The
and
best
Matip.
defender in the world.
If you put Klavan and if you got a defensive crisis, you got Klavan and who's that? Joe
Joe
Gomez
Gomez.
against Man City. Would you be?
I don't foresee three defenders being injured all the way. I think
Well,
if they
it's
were to
hard
get
to
a
say.
defender,
It's
if they
hard
were,
to say.
yeah, it's hard to say. But if they were to get right now,
Suspension and
Matip is
everything.
out. If they were to get another defender, I think it's really overkill. That guy will not have game
It
time.
reminds me of defensive crisis at United. Gary Neville had to play centre back. So, just be prepared. in case.
Maybe just one, maybe a youth.
We had
Maybe they've got
the luxury of David May.
They've got during preseason, Klopp made well use of Curtis Jones, and he played really well.
That's preseason.
Yes, I know it's just preseason, but I'm talking about maybe Carling Cup. The likes of FA Cup. When you face small teams,
Yeah.
you can give your players a rest and you can play the youth. So right now Liverpool have that ability to do it because of the squad depth.
I do think centre
Which is
back though. I mean,
All right, Thiru, if there's one position, centre back.
Liverpool.
Centre back.
I would say left back.
Mourinho did score a wonderful goal.
Yeah, I
During
would say
preseason
left back
against
because
Napoli.
I think it's the weakest position there.
Yeah.
who's your left back now?
Robertson and Napoli.
Napoli?
Robertson and Moreno. Sorry, no, Moreno scored a wonderful goal against Napoli. His attacking prowess is really good, but his defensive work is, oh my god, I've got no words. You should have seen the goal against Liverpool conceded against Torino. The cross that came in from Moreno's side, he didn't close down for the cross. I mean, people were blaming the centre backs for Liverpool, but I believe that it was Moreno's fault because he didn't stop the cross from coming. So yeah, like you said, I think maybe left back needs more of a cover compared to
But
right?
you guys got James Milner.
Utility man again.
Utility man again.
Yeah.
It's quite hard to say. A lot of midfielders are becoming left backs and right backs.
Yeah. Fabian Delph.
Ashley Young, Antonio Valencia, Milner,
Okay.
Fabian Delph.
The fifth team on the list. Let's go with Chelsea. Who else do they need?
Everyone.
Yeah, they really need everyone.
They really need everyone.
Which is why I say they're gonna drop off of the top four.
Because the players that I see to be in Chelsea's class will be Alonso, Aspicota, Morata maybe.
Yeah, Morata.
And Thibaut Courtois.
I don't know what's wrong with Morata. I don't know whether they know how to use him or they
Or
are
whether
using him and then he's not playing well.
Or
So
whether he still remembers how to play football. He looks like a guy who doesn't know how to play.
no, but he actually did something. He actually set up a goal for Pedro, if I'm not mistaken, during preseason. It was a really amazing dribble. He did super well, and then he passed the ball to Pedro, and Pedro scored an open goal. So from then on, I thought that he was going to do something great. But looking at him in the Community Shield,
The thing about Morata is that the way he played at Juventus, you need players to supply you with the balls.
yes,
Some players are just what do you call that? Some strikers are opportunities.
Morata is more of a poacher, target man
Yes.
kind of player compared to someone who will actually create and dribble down the flanks for
And
you.
lead the line himself.
Yes. Okay. Last team. Did we talk about City?
No,
We haven't talked about
series.
City. Right? Does City need anyone?
The defensive mid.
I would say it's defensive mid. Unless there's somebody converted.
Maybe they might. Fabian Delph can go back in there. Anytime.
Which is true.
It's true, but
Yeah,
I don't
he's
think
not.
Mendy's back, right?
He's not that kind of 5-star quality defensive mid that you're talking about. But Guardiola has transformed him into someone people might actually be afraid to take on.
maybe.
At
But
left back, he was really good.
But you look at the defensive mid Guardiola, the history of defensive mid for Guardiola. You've got Busquets, guy can tackle, guy can pass.
Yeah.
We look at Xabi Alonso, guy can pass, and then you have Vidal next to him.
Yep.
Guy can tackle. So Fernandinho can only tackle. I think he might get someone that can actually tackle and pass.
Yeah. Well, we're running out of days for them to pick up someone. So hopefully they don't pick up someone, and that's a weakness that other clubs can capitalize on. But yeah. So speaking about that, the formation for Pep Guardiola is that his wing backs are more of inverted wing backs.
Fullback.
So they step into the midfield and they become inverted wing backs,
correct.
and they provide cover for that defensive mid. So that's why I don't see a reason for him to actually go on and get someone
So which position would you?
striker, because you've only got Aguero and Jesus. You might need someone young. If I were to name someone, I would say Moussa Dembele from Celtic. Someone who's young, someone who's ready to go at any point of time. If you need a striker to come on from the bench, provided Jesus is injured or Aguero is injured.
Moussa Dembele from Celtic.
Why not, man? He's good.
You're talking about Guardiola, no nonsense, alright? He has Villa is his striker at
Yes.
Barcelona. He has Lewandowski as his striker at Bayern.
He has Sterling, who he managed to transform. Okay.
But Moussa Dembele is unproven. I mean,
Alright, name me another young striker that they should get. Someone below 20.
Below 20. That's too young.
Mbappe.
Mbappe's. No, I'm talking about someone who's ready to sit on the bench.
There's Gulf money going to Gulf.
Yeah.
Who?
Mbappe.
Oh yeah, that's Gulf money going to Gulf.
Who's young? There's no striker below 20 who's young. Moussa
That's
Dembele.
why I said Moussa Dembele.
But he wants a proven striker, trust me. I mean, one thing we've been hearing, Aguero leaving Man City, wanting to leave Man City
Yeah.
or something like that, is because he sort of doesn't suit the style of Guardiola. So he probably wants some guy who can actually pass as well.
And Argentinians have this sentimental value to the club they actually support or they started out. So he's already said that he will go back to Independiente.
But then we'll see him go to China like Tevez somehow.
He might just join Iniesta at Japan.
Something's happening in Japan. I don't know for what reason.
Okay, so we've covered the 6 teams. We've covered the top 4 for the EPL. next week we will be talking more about the rest of the teams, the likes of Wolves, Fulham, Burnley, teams that might impress.
If we are on next week,
Yes, if we are on
We'll
next
be on
week.
next week.
and we'll probably review the Premier League first
Yep.
weekend.
Mhm.
Can't wait for that. Really can't wait for that.
Okay. Okay, so let's just end it off with one thing you're most excited for club football. If you were to ask me, Champions League groupings. Lots of big things this year.
Europa League. I mean the Europa League.
Yes,
Can't
true.
deny. But okay.
Maybe Arsenal Burnley final, man.
Maybe
I hope that Arsenal finishes 5th and then they win the Europa League.
5th.
There'll be 5 teams.
Yeah, then there'll be 5 teams from England.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
One thing I look forward to this season, club football. I just want to see the best football we've ever seen. I'm excited. First time we see Ronaldo,
Yeah.
not in Real Madrid in a long
Yeah.
time. We see. I think Serie A for me.
Yeah, but it kind of just gets better and better, right? Like every year, like it doesn't go down. Football as a whole, it just gets better and better. What about you, Tiro?
There are dips, definitely.
There are
Asking
dips.
from an old man like me, there are dips, definitely.
Yeah, diffs, but this season I see like
I
something
see a lot of excitement because of
The geram.
else. Something else. Maybe because the new manager at Arsenal.
no, because there's a lot of new players, a lot of new managers,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of teams have been buying, even though they used to have like 25 players
Mhm.
mostly.
Yeah.
Now they're going like 30, 35 players
Yeah.
to fulfill the season.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of players to
Mhm.
look out for. So there's going to be a lot of moments
Exactly.
out there. So I'm just waiting for that.
Okay, so that's the end.
That's the end.
Thank you, Tiru. Thank you, Aika. This is Da signing off. This is HomeGround. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
This is the home.
Anything?
This
Anything?
is
Sorry.
home.
What's this?
This is HomeGround.
H. This is a H.
Is it?
What is it? I don't know, but by the way,
Oh, yeah.
we haven't got a title for this podcast, so
We're just
It'll
gonna
be-
name it the Untitled Podcast.
for now.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.